afternoon. Another workout in the convenience of your own home. So, what do we need today? I would suggest that you can also do it on a solid floor, but you go today to a up step, so a first step of your stairs. I have here a step, but you can do it, just bring your camera or your iPad to the stairs and you only will need this lower thing. Also what you need is a mat to have cushioning under your own buttocks. Basically the rest you don't not really need. I have, for my own convenience, I have a belt, so it's an elastic one. It's a lightweight, but you can adjust it if it's going to be more heavy, then just make it shorter. Yeah, so easy, and then heavy. Then also I have my 3 kilo dumbbells, which is not really, for the purpose of what I'm going to do, it's a little heavy. So I would suggest for you, if you want to have weights, you can also do it without weights, to have a bottle of water, half a liter, a liter maybe, 1.5, and the half liter is basically the best. Fill it with water, and then put an elastic band around it, like that they use at the post, just to put it. So if you have to put it behind your knee to have an extra weight, of course the weight of the leg is already there, then it doesn't slide out. Yeah? This one has automatically a little bit of rubber, so then probably you don't have this at home. So here's on the other side a nice cushioning mat for my not so bony butt anymore. My clothes are getting tight, or maybe it's an old one that I took from out of the box underneath there. So, but I feel it's getting a little mushy. But let's start. So we start with an easy warm-up. We do it slow. Feet a bit outside of your hips. And then from here you just sink nice and slow all the way. Maximum tension, go up. Weight is traveling into the heels, not into the ball of the foot. Tighten the belly, so don't go fast. Split the floor in half. So split it exactly at the middle. So you have to push those feet away also to get those quads turned on. Down, move down. Bring your brain, your awareness into your bum and into your legs so you know what you're feeling. So we're warming up just like this. This slow? Yes, this slow. It's anyway for me the afternoon. Probably for you, don't do this at first 5 minutes when you wake up. But just be really, really mindful. Just to wake up the upper body, hand grip, and then pull the hands apart. If I turn around, you will see if I have here no muscle engagements, but if I have it here, you will see my back arching and also like strengthening. So pull it out. So we go for 2 more times this way, this grip. Last one, split the floor in 2, there's now more, and change your hands. There's more that you have to think of. Still, keep your brain at your bum. Big muscles in your buttocks, big muscles in the legs. Pull the belly in, not the belly in, the belly in. So, weight still in the heels, I hope. Yes, all the way lowering down. As low as you can go. If you only go here, there's not so much going on. You have to go deep, so do it slow, under control, go deep, maximum, and now the resistance gets out of the butt. So go down and up, maybe a little squeeze on top. See that I don't overstretch or even straighten my knees. They stay nice and bent to keep the tension in the muscles. If you want, you can push your collarbone slightly forward, but keep the bent knees. Yep, one more. Yep. And there you are. Okay, the lunge, stepping forward lunge. Make sure that you have your feet far forward. So you step far forward, and then you bend your back knee towards the floor. So don't lean forward. Bend at your back knee, so the mind contact is into your back knee. Up, lift, up, down, up, lift, down, down, up, lift, down, down, up, squeeze the butt. The left side in this case, up, 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 up. So bring your body weight now forward, now back on top of your hips. Hop, 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 hop. Tighten. Dorsiflex your back foot. So toes are going to be pointing if you lift at your knee, the front of the left knee. Up, hop, belly in, hop. Also here you can pull with the hands, whatever you like. Hop, last one, hop. Okay, step it back. Ooh, I feel that. Even on my right hamstring, but also on my whole left leg. Then from here, stepping forward, make it far. If you feel that you're going to bend, my knees, I did not step far enough to the front, so I wiggle my back foot back. Yeah, so outer grip, lower, up, lower, up. So first get this movement under control, so stay with your shoulders above your hips. Don't lean forward. Also, don't lean with the heel back. Lift your heel up towards the sky, so you're really standing on the toes and the ball of the foot. And then you go down again. Nail this one first before you go to the double of the exercise. So make it more complex. Yeah, stay with simple. If this is taking already enough of your brain coordination. Yeah? If you want, you can continue. Then up, lift. Place it, down, up, up. Dorsiflex your back foot. Hop, and you have a weaker side. Up, lift, down, down, up, lift, down, down, up, lift, down, down, up, lift, lower, lower, up, lower, lower, up, sink it down. Ready? There you go. Keep your focus. Hop. Hop. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop. Yes. Whoopah. Shake it. Walk it out. Just feel what just happened in your legs. Yeah, be aware. Always feel. Yeah. So a little bit of a jump. You don't have to jump. You just have to lift your heels up. Yeah? So you squat, up, squat, up, squat, up, squat, up, squat, up. You can jump if you want. Remember, intensity, you decide. Go in between a 7 and a 9. Below a 7. Yes, so up. Then, okay. Take your step, or don't take a step. Just plant one foot forward and take one knee. Keep the standing knee bent and bring the other one in towards your chest. Not this. Not the lazy one. This is not the one. Oh, I can go fast. Oh, I can keep on doing this all day. That's not the one. Yeah? So not this one. It's back up, back up, back up, back up. Yeah? Start with my back towards you. Right foot can go on the step or no step at all. Of course, level of intensity. Heavier. Less heavy. Yeah? There we go. One foot on. Elbows up. One.
Nice and moist. Hydration, hydration, hydration. So, yes. Going to put a little double mat here. So, like this. Not more, just opening up my back muscles. I thought I had a towel here.
I assume, yes I have, wait a second. Yes, of course I have a towel. There it is. Yeah, otherwise it starts sliding. So maybe it's handy for you also to have a towel ready. So, just place it. If you have weights, take them with you. If you have a small child that you can hold when you're laying on your back, take that one. If you have a dog that really loves you, wants to be always with you, take that one. Yeah? What we're going to do is we lay down. Then this one goes over our belly. And then I step my heels on the elastic band. Okay, so that means also that you have to press from your heels, not the ball of the foot, because then it comes loose. Oh yeah, makes sense, right? You will find out what your preference is. Leaning on the ball of the foot, not good form. Leaning on the heels. Yeah? And also I will find out if I follow up my own cues. Then, if you don't have a strap like this, don't worry. Take a bottle of water, take your detergent from your laundry, your bag of potatoes, rice, whatever. Place it on top of your hips and just hold it. If you're scared that you get sweaty, then put a towel underneath it. So what we're going to do is hamstrings and the buttocks. So lay nice and flat. Hands can be flat or the elbows can be on the floor or here, wherever you like it. So from here, push into the heels, tuck your tailbone slightly, and then lift up. And go slow down, not all the way to the bottom. Lift up and down. Keep the knees in the same direction. Don't let the knees flee out. Yeah, keep them turning kind of inward and down. Up and down. Chin, keep space in between your chin and your chest bone. I do not have enough weight here. Of course, what you can do again is making it a very muscle-mind connection. So whatever you have on your mind is the only thing is your butt. Yeah, so squeeze. Squeeze when you're on top. Press with the heels, tuck the belly in, lift. One, squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower. Space in between the neck and your chest bone. Yep. Sternum, up, belly, in. Yep. Up. Shh. Shh. Don't overdo it. Keep the belly in. Of course I can go higher, that my belly starts rounding and I feel my lower back. Don't feel your lower back. Yeah? So go belly in, slight tuck position, up, and you see the hollowness right from here and also here. You will feel it. Even if you have more reserves, you will feel it when you correct. Knees knit in towards one another. Tuck and push. Tuck and push. Belly in. Keep drawing in. Push. Bump. Down. Bump. Push. Shh. Shh. Hold. Pulse, pulse. Lower. Pulse, pulse. Lower. Pulse, pulse. Hold the baby. Hold the dog. Whatever. Hold it. Hold the bag of potatoes. Hold the rice bag. Yeah, whatever you can have. Own body weight is good too. 2 pulses on top. And release. Push, push, and down. Push, push, and down. Knit those knees together. Don't let them split open. If you get tired, you start splitting them open. Up, up, and down. Up, up, and down. Up, up, and down. Up, up, and down. Hold them up. Little pulses here. 1, 2, 3. Chin and chest bone space. 4, 5. Belly in. 6. Squeeze. Buttocks. 7, 8, 9. Belly in. 10. Come back. 10, 9, 8. Press from the heels. 7, 1, hold, squeeze, knees in line, belly draws in, chest and chin away from each other. Hands up, push the shoulders down, push the back of the head down, squeeze, pull it in, tighten the buttocks, release. Okay. Roll to the sides. Roll on to all fours. Take a little bit more cushioning. So if it's correct, you feel the glutes. So on this one, I don't know when I have an answer. It's obvious. But on the step up, step down, with the knee up, I really would like you to answer me where you feel it. Okay, water, bottle. Option 1. If you have the feeling that you start moving any direction, let me start from the beginning. This is position 1, shoulders away from ears. Knees underneath your hips, and you could pull a little forward so I have my cushioning. Yeah, so knees underneath your hips. So not the knees together, underneath the hips. Don't lean back, don't lean forward. Elbows underneath the shoulders, shoulders into the socket. Tailbone not lifted, tailbone pointing back, and therefore also engage the belly. So shoulders are away, you look like in between your thumbs. It's a nice direction, so don't look down, don't look up. When you start arching, you want to have a neutral spine. Then, if you start leaning on one knee, the hip wants to lift. Resist that. Put your brain content in the exercise. So stabilize how you are in all fours. Then you take the knee in a bent position, so don't open, not a deep dog peeing pose. Close the hip, shoulders away, lift up, and bring it a little bit down. Lift up and down. If you get this under and you nail it, yeah, then you go on to your hands and knees, shoulders away from ears. Then from there, don't open, that comes later. And then up and down. Keep your shoulders, slight bend into the elbows, so don't overstretch them. Slight bend in the elbows, up and down. Up and down. Too easy? Yep, you want to fatigue? Take the bottle of water with the elastic band around it, and then do the same. Here we go. You choose your option. Yeah, dorsiflex the foot like Charlie Chaplin. And there we go. Belly draws in, shoulders away, up, whoop, and down. Up and down. Yes, you need to hold the water bottle, otherwise you lose it. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. My sweat is dripping. There's not so much wind in the apartment here. Yeah? So if you see things dripping on the mat, that's real sweat. Whoop. Up and down. Up, down. Keep that belly in. Look in between the fingertips. If your elbows are down, look in between your thumbs. Yeah? So, nice spine. Up. Don't drop it all the way up. Lift high, drop it a little. 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 Stay up. Hold it. Squeeze it. Knee to the buttocks and ankle, heel also to the buttocks. Lift, 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 lift. Belly in towards the spine. Yes, little pulses. Up, 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 up. Don't open your hip. Hold it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, awareness in the buttocks, and down. Okay, take the weight down, get the sweat out of your eye, otherwise it's eating your eye. No, it's not eating, it's fighting. So take the weight away. Now we're going for hip circles. You can leave the arms how they were. And now you're going to turn the hip. Yeah? So you can start again. I try, instead of squeezing now, I try to keep 90 degrees in. Shoulders away from ears, belly draws in. Now I take my knee in, then I bring it out, so the sole of the foot, peeing dog pose. Yeah? Bring it around, knee goes down, foot goes up, and I bring it in, out and around, bring it back. Stadium. Start. Up, in, peeing dog pose, out and around, start. Yes. In, peeing dog pose, out and around. Yes. 5 more. 1. Awareness. 2. 3. Not fast. 4. 5. Here we go. Last one. And okay, give it a little break. Especially for the arms. I'm starting to shake in my arms. So, Einstein in the house again with those hairs. So, sometimes you move fast to have the fast muscle fibers, the twitching ones. Sometimes you move slow, coordination. So you have time to put your mind at that spot. You have to awaken the butt. Because the butt is asleep. Why is the butt asleep? Because when you're 4, you have to sit in the school bench. And then you sit. And I'm probably going to have a job that you have to sit a lot as well. So, not so much blood flow anymore. If there's blood flow, there's awareness. If there's blood flow, there's also a lot of nerves endings. So they get less and less. So the buttocks is the base of our lower back, but it's our basis. Your basis has to be good. So the bum, you need to work on it. You ever seen a woman, a 40-year-old, and then get this like, and then starts being flat, and then you get this round belly? That's because they don't train their butt. Because the butt is not only the butt is also connecting the lower back. And if you have a strong butt, then you have a strong back. Yeah, you need to have a strong back. So let's go to the other side. Take your weight again, don't take the weight. Whatever you had on the first side, you do on the other side too. Keep it, yeah? So I had my little weight right there. I had my hands on the floor, shoulders underneath it. Slight bend in the elbows, turn the elbow pits forward, shoulders into the sockets. Lifting up, don't open the hip. Keep the knee pointing down, squeeze it in, don't lose your water bottle or your weight. Here we go, draw belly in, look in between your fingertips, if your elbows are down, in between your thumbs. Keep the spine nice and neutral, even the neck. Up and down, up and down, squeeze. Put your brain at your bum. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, belly in. 8, 10, 11, don't swing. 20. Okay, now we stay here. Hold it. Yeah, hold it. Draw the belly in. Be stable. Shoulders away from ears. Nice long neck. Be the hips. Keep them next to each other so the hip points are facing down. There we go. Little pulses. Up, 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 up. Squeeze the heel into the buttocks if you have the weight. Otherwise, keep the corners of 90 degrees. Yeah, corner 90 degrees in between your knee pits and your calf muscle. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, lift up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze it harder, and 10, release. Ooh. So in this case I will help you, not only the right buttocks, the one that I lifted up, is working, but also stabilizing the other buttocks is working. So there's more working on the side, and this one is more working on glute maximus. So minimus and medius. Now we work them all, yeah? So you bring your knee up, then you bring your knee in, so keep the 90 degrees angle. I don't have a mirror, so I have to feel if I'm correct doing it. Then bring the knee in towards the chest. Yes, swing it around, peeing dog pose. Bring it up and around, square the hips, and then bring the knee in again. Maybe even round the spine a little bit. Peeing dog pose, bring it around and up, and there we go. 1, bring it in. Out and around, up. 2, in, up. Don't try to bend the elbows. Don't start to lean in one side. I want to bend my left elbow. Resist it. Let it come out of your hips. This is a slow movement. Take your time. Yes, in. 2 more times. Bring it in. Bring it out. Dog peeing. Around and up. Bring it in. Last one. It's up. Concentration. Feel my shoulders again. And in. Great. Take time. Woo. So I feel my shoulder heads too. Or because I have no condition anymore. Could be. I don't know. I just want to go back to teaching you guys instead of like asking for comments, because then I get them always. Nice. I like that. Okay. Oh, I'm on my back again. What am I going to do now? Yeah. All right. No fuss, no fuss, no fuss. Okay. Keep the feet and the knees together. Oh, nice. Squeeze them together. Yeah? So there's something in between your knees. You don't want to lose it. Let's say it's a diamond. Tiny diamond. So squeeze hard. Yeah? Then hands go next to your sides. Chest lift. So plant and plug the shoulder blades into your back. Then from here, tuck your tailbone. Lower back makes an imprint. And then lift. Okay. Woo. Extend your right leg. Keep the knees. Keep the diamond in between your knees. It's a tiny, tiny one. Then you bring your bum down and you lift up. Down and up. Let's start. 1, 2. Don't do this. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pressing the heel of the left foot. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, belly in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees. Squeeze. Oh, just lost my diamond. Squeeze it again. Another diamond is in there. Other foot. No rest in between. Bring the bum down. Lift. 1. Press through the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. How's it going? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whoops. Take your diamond. Place it somewhere. Yeah? Feet up. Give your buttocks a little break. Make it nice and spacious for you. And then from here, you just try to keep, not the legs all the way here because then my toes are really close. So I want to have my heels and my hips kind of stacked on top of each other. Then I take my fingers and I'm just going to reach towards my ankles or the shoelace. Yeah? So my head stays off, my shoulders stay up. And then belly draws in towards the spine. Don't start swinging. That's not the one. Don't start swinging. That's not the one. So stay here. Yeah? Press through the heels. If the legs are bent, perfect. Go for your ankles. Yeah? Straighten it as best as you can. Be aware. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch the belly. Don't let it pop out. Exhale if you come up. Hear the kids in the background. 10, 9, 8, 7, up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Belly in. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze and release. Ooh. Okay. Bring the hips up just to release the belly. Yep. Diamond is somewhere on the floor. We will find it later. And bring it back. Okay. Maybe just let the knees go from side to side. If you feel your lower back a little, it will release it this way. So, also for the legs, we can do curtsy squat. And normally you do this in front of the mirror. So you see that your shoulders are going to be in the same line as your hips. So I'm going to take this one away. I'm just going to move on my rubber mat. This way I don't need a mirror because I have the long line of my mat and I can figure out if my hips are going to turn out, yes, turn out, or if they can stay in line, so facing front, facing this line. So that is very important, yeah? Not to go all the way here, because then it's just, I can keep doing this forever, yeah? Okay, so there's going to be 2, one on each side and a squat in the middle. Keep your upper body nice and tall. Keep your shoulders and hips in the same plane. That means frontal plane, yeah, to the front. So if you're in front of the mirror, you're not moving away from the mirror. You keep looking at the mirror. That's your plane. So, feet about hip width apart, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, what your preference is. Then, sink, up, step, down. Up, step, sink, down. Tap, tip, tap, tap, hop, hop, tap, hop, tap, tap, hop, tap, tip, shh, tap, hop, tap, tip, tap, hop, hop, tap, 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 tick, tack, hop, hop, hop. Stay on this side. Right foot back. Down, up, down, up. Turn it forward. Turn it forward. Turn this knee to the left. Yes, if you want to split the knees open. Yeah, but they're crossed. Just split the knees open. Yeah. Lean on your back toes. Lean in front of the front. Left heel. Hop. Yep. Hold it. Continue, not hold it yet. And hold. Hold. Lift. Belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step. Lower. Other side. Yep. So my knee goes to the right and the other one goes to the left. So the left back knee goes to the left and the front knee goes out to the outside. And there you go. Hop. Down. Up. Keep the hips square. So you feel it on your left outer hip as well. The back side. So don't turn here. And you only feel this right quad. Turn it in. Hop. So you squeeze the inner thighs together, like if you're holding out a diamond right in between the upper thighs. Yeah? Front heel, back toe. Maybe step a little bit back if you don't feel it. Step your back foot a little bit back. Don't step it next to the other foot. Step it back. Yeah. Phew. Shush. Up and down, keep your breath. Phew. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, squeeze, lift, chest lift, pull the arms, out of grip, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step it, lower it, and all the way up. I feel it. You feel it too? Okay. Then we have a nice one. Just to make it's okay. To make your heartbeat go a little up. It will be easier if your hands are on elevation. So if they're a little bit lifted off the floor. Yeah, this is an integration from your core, the front side. Also the shoulders, and also the back of the body, but also hip flexibility. If you don't use your core to round the spine, then you cannot step next to your right pinky with your right foot. Yeah? Or it will be going around. Don't go around. Go straight to that point. So from here, straight, bring it back. Straight, bring it back. Plant heel, don't do this. That's not it. Yeah, you train something, but not a lot. And if you need a little elevation, then just take blocks, bricks from the street, from your house, and then just place your hands on it. Now I have more space for my knee to go forward. If I go even higher, it gets even easier. Yeah, so like this, I don't have to do a lot of integration. I'm just leaning. Yeah, so step it outside your right pinky. The lower you go, the more rounding you have in the spine, the more contraction in the front of the belly. So go for your goal. What do you need? But don't stop from time to time if you have to. Yeah? Okay. Now you know what we're going to do. Shoulders away from ears. You cannot do this one on your elbows. Then it will be really hard, yeah? So you have to do it like this, or an elevation that makes it lighter. So, nice high plank. Step, back, step, back, step, back, step, back, step, back, step, back. Be solid in your upper body. So don't. And be solid in your hips. No sinking the hips. You're solid. It's a plank with a posterior tilt. Tap, back. Tap, back. Now this way, you don't have to do many reps. Okay. We go for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Plant the knees. Oh, nice. Good one. Then another good one. Just purely for the quads, but also for the belly. It's going to be one of the last exercises. On what time are we running?
3/4.
3/4? 45
Up and
minutes?
out, yeah, 45 minutes.
Okay, so that's a nice amount of time. So from here, if I'm here and I just don't integrate, my knees want to be going out. So I hug my knees in, as if I hold a block in between. So I didn't move, so I just hold it. Yeah, that's my tendency. So you roll to the inner knees, just over the skin. The tops of the feet are down. They can be tucked as well. It's preference. This feels a little safer, but it has a tendency to let you arch your back. Yeah, because now your toes can be pushed, and it's just a tendency of this. So I flatten the tops of my feet, toenails on the floor. Then I make length in the lower back by letting the tailbone point just down. Not back, just down. Lifting my chest away from your pubic bone. So make space in the front of the body and tailbone down. Then from here, I just go down and I lift back up. Not all the way back up. So lift, moving back, and feel your quads. Don't do this one. That's not the one. Yeah? You have to go in one piece back so there comes more weight on the tops of your feet. So let's start. Tailbone lengthens down, rib cage moves away from pubic bone, belly nice and tight, look forward, an apple in between, or your fist in between your chest and your sternum, your chest bone, and there we go. Down, almost back, 2, almost back, 3, almost back, 4, almost back, concentration, 5, don't sit down, 6, hug the inseams of the legs, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, sit on your heels. Hands like this or hold them. Step, step, up, down, 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 go down. Step, step, go up. Step, step, go down. Step, step, up, down. Step, step, go down. Step, step, up, down, down, down. Okay, yes, constantly take right, left, up, left, right, left, right, up, down, stop, stop. Now I do the other side. Left, right, up, down, right, left, lean, back, left, right, up, down, right, left, down, just a little, left, right, stand, down, bum, hey, and again, top, top, up, down, right, left, lean, back, left, right, up, down, 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 lengthen down, left, right, up, down, right, so last one, pop, pop, up, down, take it back, and lean it back. Woo! So, quads are on fire. So this case, I want to stretch my quads. Stretching is very important. Don't just stop and start cooking now. You need to stretch, you need to stretch. Otherwise you get really stiff and your mobility goes down the drain. So it gives you a quick thingy to do your stretches. And also nice to bring the energy down again. So, lay down, recline on your back, head down, and then from here just left knee, left foot is onto the floor, right leg goes up, turn the knee out, and then take your right ankle over your left knee, the ankle over, dorsiflex your foot. Now from here, keep pressing this knee out, and you feel immediately that your right hip wants to go down and your left hip wants to go up. So place your hands onto your hip bones and then see where you want to go without moving. Yeah? So move it back and then feel that your sacral bone keeps on laying onto the floor. Now don't, and just keep it here. And if you want, you can place the hands down, draw the belly in, and just tuck your tailbone. So the space underneath my lower back removes. So I'm flattening out. Keep pressing that knee out. Then lifting, press from the heel. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's like a figure 4 that you make from your right leg over the left. Long tailbone towards the back of your left knee. Draw that belly in. And then draw the lower back down, release it. It's okay if the shape comes back, the neutral spine, and your neutral curvature in the spine. And then maybe you want to lift your left foot off. Option here is to hold the back of the knee pit from the left leg. If you want a little more, then press the right knee out. Don't move your right hip down. Keep it leveled. If you want more, you can bring the hands on top of your knee and then just bring the left knee and the right ankle towards your chest any amount. The stretch will be tremendous into your right hip. Yeah, all over the place. Keep the foot dorsiflexed. Don't sickle your ankle because then you're taking it out of the ankle, the flexibility. And you want to have the flexibility because you use it on the right side of your buttocks. Keep it long enough. Keep breathing. And then just release. Moving the arms out in the capital letter T. And moving the foot towards the left side. Then just bring the knee to the right side. So you cannot go any further because you find the floor. So this is release for the lower back and a little massaging over the buttocks from side to side. Yeah? Then you move back to center. You release the right foot in freedom and place it back down. And in this case, it's going to be the left leg is going to turn open and bend it and open the left knee. Don't jam your ankle towards your right chest. Open the left knee, so it's external rotation of your femur bone. Then dorsiflex the foot, so you see the sole of my foot. Now again, press the knee towards the back of the room, but don't move your right hip up and the left down. Keep them square. So find the balance of work and giving in. Plant your right sole of the foot nicely down and just feel. Hands maybe on the hip bones. Yes. Then from here, lower back gets an imprint. Pull the belly in. Then from there, tailbone lifts. I feel it in my left hip. Very good. And I see where I can go. Don't go as high. Feel it only in your left hip. Dorsiflex the foot, so press the heel towards me and the toes towards your own left knee. Don't sink this left hip. Keep this left hip level next to the right one. Belly in. Hands can be helpful for support. And then from there, lower down. Yes, there is a point that you really feel it. Okay, then take the right foot off the floor. So thread the needle and hold the back of your knee pit from the right leg. And then press the knee out, drop your shoulders. If there's more room, take the top of your shin bone and then press it out. Now any amount of pressure, move it any bit closer towards your chest. Release the buttocks, but press your left knee out and breathe. See what you can do with the belly. See what you can do with the face. Relax it. If you do my yoga, you will have many options to stretch. And even if you do yoga just for stretching, you're welcome in my classes. Then letting it go. Letting the knee come back. Shake it out. Okay, crisscross. Hold the tops of the feet. Rolling up to a seated position. Then one leg at a time. I roll to my left sit bone, hold my left hand onto the floor. I take my top of my foot and I bring the heel just outside of my right hip. Now make sure that your knee is not all the way open, but next to the one and pointing to the front. So don't sit on your heel. Sit just outside of it. If this is too much, take an elevation, a block, whatever, or stack towels, and then you feel enough. Now you're stretching. So if you feel it, you're good. Stay there, stay there. Yeah, if you don't feel anything, then you continue. Hug the inseams of the legs together. There's a little space in between my heel and my buttocks. And now you go any amount back. So I first start with the fingers towards my toes. So not out, because then I'm hanging my shoulders and I get a shrug neck. I want to stay safe, so I stay here and I lift. And then maybe I lower the elbows in, and I draw the belly in. The more I draw the belly in, the more I feel it on my quad. So if you don't feel enough, probably you feel it also on the top of your feet, and most of the time also the top of your ankle. It's just a mobility question. Yeah, so if you have ever weak ankles or broken ankle or broken foot, you will feel it. So go to the point that you can manage breathing. No breath, no gain. Yeah? So if you can go all the way down, but it's not the goal. The goal is that you feel it. So if I don't feel it, I need to pull in my belly button more, and I need to lift up my hips a little and then press the right knee down. And you hold it long enough. If you don't feel it, then you go with the arms overhead, holding on the opposite elbow. And then you extend the arms and you bring the hands back. I hold my ankle and place it next to my left hip. Through the elbows, I come back. I shift to my left buttocks, bring it around, maybe give it a shake, roll to my right buttocks, take my left foot in, let my left heel come all the way to the outside of the hip, and now I will see again. First, maybe this is enough. If I need less tension, I go sit on a block. So if you were sitting on the block on the other side, then you have to sit on the block also. Level it out, even it out. Then the fingers towards your foot or towards your buttocks, and then you're just going to bend the elbows. Draw the belly in. Press the left knee down. Don't let it lift, because then you went over your top. Yeah? Then you went over your edge. And then you go maybe onto your elbows one by one, so you can come back. Draw the belly in, let the pubic bone come up, so you get a little bit more tension here, a little bit more stretch tension, not like strengthening, but stretching. If that's not enough, then you go all the way down. Don't lift this left knee. Don't let it lift. Then draw the belly in. Lower the lower back as close to the floor as you can. Pubic bone forward, dorsiflex the foot. Maybe you extend the left knee, which is bent towards the right knee. Press it. Yes, now it's coming. Arms overhead if you want a little more. And then take the other hold of the other elbow with the opposite hand. Hold it long enough. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want another stretch, you can go ahead. You can do a pigeon if you want to come out of the pose, roll to your right hip. And if you want to do a pigeon after, take both. I just show you. I'm not going to make the video any longer. So, and the pigeon is this one. So 90 degrees or a little bit closer to your hip. Maybe point the foot if it's really in a diagonal, then point the foot so you don't twist your ankle. And then just hang out here for the outer hip, so you want to feel it in the outer hip again. And then of course you do the other sides. Ideally you want to have 90 degrees as best as possible, or 90 degrees, not 90 degrees, but the same line of the mat. And just see where you can go to. So, that was your workout. Legs, a little bit shoulders too, a little bit of belly. You know me, I never do only one isolated exercises. So this way you burn a little more, and I hope you had fun. And I want to have an answer on that question that I asked you. From this one? Yeah? Give me the question, give me the answers. All right, I see you next time. Leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much. Have a good one, everybody.